What does it mean when you say I want to be great? That means I'm willing to do the dirty hard work in the dark. That means before the lights are on. That means before I'm getting paid to do it. That means before I'm getting interviewed. And enough of y'all watch YouTube interviews. You follow enough people on social media. You've watched enough documentaries to know I'm telling the truth, ain't I? No matter whose story you heard about some form of them doing the dirty hard work in the dark. And if you all want to be great collectively, if you want to be great individually, I want you to recommit yourself. Or maybe for some of you, commit yourself for the very first time to doing the dirty hard work in the dark. If y'all going to be great together, that means you got to be willing to be coachable. That means you got to be willing to be pushed. I explain that all the time. There's a difference between coaching and mentoring. See, a mentor pulls, a coach pushes. I'll say that again. A mentor pulls, a coach does what? Pushes. He's supposed to make you uncomfortable, push you off your mark, push you out of your comfort zone, push you into greatness, push you into doing dirty hard work. Where? In the dark. It get cold in the dark. You're going to run into some stuff. You're going to get bruised up, but you'll be better for it. And you should want to be coached. You should want to be pushed. You should want to be pushed into being the very best that you could be. So I want to change this glamorous idea. A lot of us, when we think greatness, we think about the finished product. We think about when they finally turned the lights on. And a lot of you, when you chose this university, you thought about wanting to be great here, but you were thinking about the finish line. You weren't thinking about the journey. You weren't thinking about the process. The what? Process. And so I want to challenge and encourage you as men, not just ball players, not just students, as men. I wanted to come here, stand flat-footed, look you eye in the eye and say, I need you to commit to doing the dirty hard work in the dark. See, because a man is not defeated until he blames someone else. And I've told you before, it's only failure if you quit. It's only failure if you what? And I'm not just talking football. I'm not just talking fourth quarters. I'm not just talking workouts. I'm grateful, man. I get the opportunity to help men do life, to walk alongside brothers all around the world and help them be the absolute best that they could be. And I'm far tired of seeing way too many men quit short of their potential. Way too many programs quit short of what they could accomplish if they first were willing to dirty hard work in the dark, but secondly, understood that it's only failure if I quit, if I throw in the towel. And we live in a day and age where it's easier than ever for people to opt out. It's easier than ever for people to throw in the towel. It's easier than ever for someone to make an excuse. But if I want to be great, I've got to be willing to dirty, what kind of work? Hard. What kind? Hard. It's hard. It's dirty. It's muddy. So many guys are weak mentally. And so they throw in the towel because they begin to wonder, what if? And what I want to challenge and encourage you to do, my first challenge to you was we're going to redefine greatness, and it's going to be dirty hard work in the dark. Here's my second challenge to you. And anytime I see you while I'm here, or if I'm ever see you again in the future, here's my second challenge to you. I want you to change all of the what ifs to even ifs. I'll say it again. I want you to change all of your what ifs to what? Even if. That's the mindset shift I want you to have. Because that's what happens, right? We get anxiety, we get fear, and people throw in the towel because they begin to wonder, what if I don't make it? What if it don't work out like I want it to? What if I'm not a starter? What if things change? What if the situation changes? But you make up in your mind that, you know what? I'm leaving from the what ifs and I'm changing them all to even ifs. What does that even if mean? That means even if I'm not a starter, I'll keep grinding. Even if the game don't turn out like I want it to, I'll continue to stay committed. Even if the pipes burst, I'll show up and put the work in. Even if they don't call my name, I'll do the dirty hard work in the dark. So change your mindset from what ifs to what? Even if. That's the mindset, right? From now on, even if. So I'm not worried. I'm not struggling. I'm not getting anxious. I'm not letting my emotions overtake me, because you know what? It's not about what if anymore. It's even if. I'm so committed. I'm 10 toes down. I need you to go all in. Y'all have heard that term before, right? We use it a lot in sports. I think it kind of originated with poker. You know what I mean? When people making bets and they understand I got a good hand, or either you bluffing or you say, you know what, I'm going what? All in. I want y'all to do that motion with me. Do it. Go. Some of y'all ain't have a lot of chips on the table. Come on now. Y'all ever saw World Series of Poker? No, I'm talking about for real. Like when you really got that work. Come on now. Go all in. Go ahead. Y'all saw how all of y'all just leaned in a little bit when you went all in? And you got to think about it, right? Okay, it's a big risk. There's nothing holding back. I'm withholding nothing else. I'm going all in. And when I talk to y'all about going all in, man, that means a total alignment, right? Of your head, your mouth, your heart, and your feet. Y'all with me? Your head, your mouth, your heart, and your what? Feet. I want you to go all in. If you say, I came for whatever reason. We got, 120 reasons why we came, but we got one specific reason why we're staying, why we're leaning in, why we're willing to do the dirty hard work in the dark. We know it's only failure if you quit. We're committed to getting rid of the what ifs, so we're going to say even ifs. And here's the things that we have to have aligned: our head, our mouth, our heart, and our feet. Shep, explain real quick. Here we go. All in, my thoughts, right? My mindset. I got to be all in, fully committed, fully to being coached, fully willing to trust the process, trust what's going on here, and trust each other, right? All in with my what? Mouth. Some of you need to hear that. I ain't even been around here. I ain't walked the hallways. I got lost coming here just now. But I've been around too many programs to know some of you, your mouth is costing you. It's costing you culture around this building. And some of you need to get rid of that stinking thinking, and you need to get your language together and start speaking victoriously. You hear what I'm saying? So we got to get them all aligned, 4 things aligned. If I'm going all in, I got to get my mind, my head aligned, my mouth aligned. What was the third thing? My heart. My what? Why is it important? Because you understand with your head, but you believe in your what? Heart. That's probably the most important one. Your heart. You got to truly believe that we're here to do something special. If we allow ourselves to be coached and we trust the process, and trust each other, and keep putting in that work, and we change our what ifs into even ifs, and we align our mind and our mouth and our heart, we could do special things. But all 3 mean nothing if we don't connect our what? Feet. That's that action, boss. That's Marshawn, right? He said, I got to be about that action, boss. Ultimately, you got to put the work in. That's why I don't want to be in front of you for too long. I want to let you go ahead and continue that process. But that's what all in looks like. It's aligning your head, your mouth, your heart, and your feet. You are always building your own house. You hear me? Classroom, football field, life, choices. While you're here at this university and years after this, I want you to remember how you do anything is how you do everything. And so the way you approach life, I want you to stay committed, continue to lean into it, knowing that no matter what I choose to do, no matter what y'all got next on the agenda, remember that the way I approach it and the way I work in it is always going to be a reflection of the house that I'm building. You are always building your own house. I appreciate y'all.